China is one of the busiest and technologically advanced countries in the world and offers its visitors plenty of options. China is packed with high-tech architecture, including historical places, its food, fashion, and entertainment. They're all part of an unconventional country that is a true depiction of the modern era. If you're a first-time visitor, it may be difficult to decide what to do in China. In today's video, we're going to cover 10 things to do and see in China. Hey everyone, welcome to Itchy Feet Travel. Without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1. The Great Wall of China. The magnificent Great Wall of China stretches more than 13,000 miles in length and the longest feat of human history. The most recognizable symbol of China and the historical significance makes it a must-see sight and attracts 50 million visitors every year. The average height of the wall is 6 to 7 meters and wide enough to fit 5 horses or 10 men. The wall is adorned with numerous battlements and watchtowers. Some of the wall's oldest fortifications date back to the 7th century BC, with the best-known sections added around 210 BC when its various sections were connected. The most visited section of the wall is near Potala Pass, northwest of Beijing, which is easily accessible by public transportation or organized tours. Other restored sections worth seeing are near Gubikao, 130 kilometers from Beijing, and Mutianu, 70 kilometers northeast of Beijing. Number 2. The Terracotta Army, Xi'an. The site is part of the First Qin Emperor's Mausoleum Park and is one of China's greatest archaeological sites. Offering an unforgettable experience, stand in front of this assembly of soldiers and horses as if you're inspecting a centuries-old parade. In the 1970s, farmers digging wells on the outskirts of Xi'an discovered what would become China's most important archaeological find, the Terracotta Army. The find, which was spread across 3 large underground pits and built to guard the tomb of the first emperor, included over 8,000 life-size warriors, 520 horses, and more than 100 chariots, as well as numerous other non-military characters dating from around 280 BC. Although some were severely damaged by time, many of the unearthed statues have been painstakingly reassembled and stand as a testament to the emperors and the afterlife's importance. Number 3. Chengdu Panda Base, Sichuan. You'll be amazed by the panda breeding center in Sichuan. While many fine specimens of these fascinating creatures can be found in the country's top zoos, the best place to see them in their natural habitat is at the excellent research base in Chengdu, located in the province of Sichuan. You'll be able to observe up to 80 pandas going about their daily activities, from foraging to playing in the facility's large park-like setting. Aside from seeing these magnificent animals up close, you'll learn a lot about them from the many permanent exhibits and displays detailing ongoing conservation efforts to ensure their future. If possible, try to visit during the morning feeding sessions when the pandas are most active. Even better, sign up for one of the unique experiential volunteer programs that will involve you in the feeding and care of these adorable creatures. Number 4. The Classical Gardens of Suzhou, Zhangjiajie. The Classical Gardens of Suzhou should be high on your China travel itinerary because they're considered one of the world's most important historic gardens, as evidenced by their designation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. These magnificent gardens, located in the historic city of Suzhou in the Jiangsu province, established in the 11th century at a time when the city was experiencing unprecedented growth, and were among some 270 or more gardens planted here. The most famous of the surviving restored gardens are the charming Garden of Lingering, a 7-acre site laid out in 1800 on the site of a park created during the Ming Dynasty. The garden, one of China's most famous features, a pool, several attractive buildings, a man-made hill, a grove of peach trees, and a lovely covered pathway, on the walls of which hang more than 300 stone tablets engraved with old Chinese characters. Number 5. The Potala Palace, Tibet. The magnificent Potala Palace in Leshan, Tibet, is another of China's most recognizable historic structures. Built as a fortress and residence for Dalai Lama, it was a center of political and religious power for centuries and houses many of Buddhism's most important treasures. The Red Palace, the first of the 2 Potala Palaces, was built in the 17th century and houses the complex's most important shrines. These can be found in the Enthronement Hall, which has murals depicting scenes from the lives of the Dalai Lama and Tibetan kings on its walls. The Red Palace also has many vast halls devoted to the religion's teachings, as well as elaborate tombs. The equally impressive White Palace was completed in 1648 and includes sleeping quarters, studies, and reception rooms, most of which have remained untouched since the Dalai Lama fled Tibet in 1959. Number 6. Shanghai's Promenade, the Bund. Shanghai's magnificent riverside promenade, the Zhushenglu, also known as the Bund, is a remarkable example of smart city planning and preservation. While strolling along the Hangzhou River, you'll almost forget you're in the heart of China's largest city. Shanghai has a population of more than 24 million people. The Bund is famous for its European feel, which stems from its past as the location of the city's international settlement. It is also popular for its 52 preserved English and French-influenced buildings, many of which are now restaurants, cafes, stores, and art galleries. The architecture includes highlights, such as the Old Harbor Customs Office with its bell tower and the majestic Peace Hotel, which represent a variety of influences ranging from Gothic to Renaissance styles. Number 7. Hangzhou's historic West Lake. Few cities in China can boast the same concentration of magnificent historic sites and ancient temples as Hangzhou. Much of this rich collection is gathered around lovely West Lake, a 6-kilometer square stretch of water in the heart of the old city, surrounded by numerous hills, pagodas, and temples, which is located at the southernmost end of China's famous Grand Canal. It's a wonderful area to explore on foot as you cross from one stretch of water to the next, only to be met with another cluster of fine old buildings. It's divided into 5 distinct sections by man-made causeways dating back to the 11th century. Number 8. The Mausoleum of Light, the Northern Imperial Tomb, Shenyang. Shenyang, China's old city, is located in the country's mountainous northeast region. The Mausoleum of Light, also known as the Northern Imperial Tomb, is located in this important trade and cultural center. The tomb is notable for its unique architectural style, a combination of traditionally arranged Chinese burial sites and castle-like buildings from the early Jing period. It's included on the UNESCO World Heritage Sites list of imperial tombs of the Ming and Qing dynasties. Emperor Huang Taji, who reigned from 1626 to 1635, is buried here in a vast site covering more than 180,000 square meters that took 8 years to complete. The Path of Souls, a laneway lined with stone columns and sculptures of the emperor's favorite horses, is a highlight of the site. Number 9. Leshan Giant Buddha, Sichuan. This important religious icon, begun in AD 713 by a Buddhist monk and completed 90 years later, is carved entirely from a stone cliff face and is the world's largest Buddha sculpture. The statue, which represents the Buddha Maitreya, is made even more dramatic by its location, overlooking the river that it was intended to appease. The giant Buddha, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, continues to draw large numbers of pilgrims from all over the world and is widely regarded as one of China's must-see attractions. The Leshan Giant Buddha is easily accessible from Chengdu via a ferry ride from the public docks in Leshan. Number 10. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, Hunan. When you first see Zhangjiajie National Forest Park in Hunan Province, it's easy to see how filmmaker James Cameron was able to draw inspiration from it for his box office smash film Avatar. This area of stunning natural beauty, with its many unique pillar-like rock formations, resembling some incredible alien landscape straight out of a sci-fi film. One of the tallest pillars, measuring 1,080 meters in height, has been renamed Avatar Hallelujah Mountain. This is another must-see place in China for its out-of-this-world scenery. So, there you have it. If you enjoyed today's content, make sure to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming new videos. Until next time.